Good morning, dear students. Today we are going to continue our chapter number 5, Indigo, from the book Flamingo. अब क्या हो रहा है यहाँ तक अभी हमको ये समझ में आया है कि जो शेयर क्रॉपर्स थे वो इंग्लिशमैन से बहुत परेशान थे बिकॉज दे वर फोर्सिंग शेयर क्रॉपर्स टू ग्रो इंडिगो एंड देन व्हेन सिंथेटिक इंडिगो केम देन sharecroppers did not have anything to do because indigo spoiled their land. अब बहुत सारे डिस्प्यूट्स थे इंग्लिशमैन और शेयर क्रॉपर्स के बीच में, है ना। तो उन डिस्प्यूट्स को कोर्ट में लेके जाया जा रहा था, बहुत सारी प्रॉब्लम्स हो रही थी। तो नाउ महात्मा गांधी इंटरवीन्स इन द मैटर. नाउ we are going to study 1 2 3 fourth paragraph from the page number 49. At this point Gandhi arrived in Champaran. He began by trying to get the facts. First he visited the secretary of the British Landlords Association. The secretary told him that they could give no information to an outsider. Gandhi answered that he was no outsider. Now Gandhi, at this point of time, till now Mahatma Gandhi did not reach Champaran, but now Mahatma Gandhi reached the Champaran and he met the Union Secretary of Landlords who were Englishmen. Then the secretary tells Mahatma Gandhi that no information can be given to the outsiders, and Mahatma Gandhi replies that he is not an outsider. Next, Gandhi called on the British official commissioner of the Tirhat division which the Champaran district lay. The commissioner, Gandhi reports, proceeded to bully me and advised me forthwith to leave Tirhat. Now Mahatma Gandhi calls another official, a higher official, the commissioner. Now commissioner also started making fun of Mahatma Gandhi, and Mahatma Gandhi tells the writer, because it is a narrated story, tells the writer that Gandhi reports proceeded to bully me and advised me to forthwith to leave Tirhat. The commissioner advised Mahatma Gandhi to leave Tirhat. Gandhi did not leave. Instead, he proceeded to Motihari, the capital of Champaran. Then he did not leave. Mahatma Gandhi did not leave and went to Motihari. Several lawyers accompanied him at the railway station. A vast multitude greeted Gandhi. He went to a house and, using it as headquarters, continued his investigations. Now he went to the main city of Champaran. Then he rented a house and it became a kind of headquarters to him, and Mahatma Gandhi started investigating. A report came in that a peasant had been maltreated in a nearby village. Gandhi decided to go and see. The next morning he started out on the back of an elephant. He had not proceeded far when the police superintendent's messenger overtook him and ordered him to return to town in his carriage. अब वहाँ पर जब वो इन्वेस्टिगेशन कर रहे थे तो किसी ने आके उनको बताया कि पास के गांव में जो एक टेनेंट है, एक किसान है, उसके साथ माल ट्रीटमेंट हुआ. माल ट्रीटमेंट मतलब उसका साथ अच्छा ट्रीटमेंट नहीं हुआ, गलत व्यवहार हुआ. तो महात्मा गांधी एक एलिफेंट में बैठ के जाते हैं उस विलेज की तरफ. तो रास्ते में क्या होता है, पुलिस सुपरिटेंडेंट जो एसपी होते हैं, इट इज़ इंग्लिशमैन ऑफ कोर्स, सो उनका जो एक ऑफिसर है वो आके महात्मा गांधी को रोकता है और उनको बोलता है कि आप यहाँ सर वापस चले जाइए. गांधी complied. The messenger drove Gandhi home where he served him with an official notice to quit Champaran immediately. Gandhi signed a receipt for the notice and wrote on it that he would disobey the order. Now an official letter from the government, an official comes to Mahatma Gandhi that he should leave Champaran immediately. Now when an official letter comes to you, you have to take a receipt, give a receipt that I have received it. Gandhi takes the receipt, but he writes that he will disobey the order. That means he will not leave Champaran. In consequences, Gandhi received a summons to appear in court the next day. It is a disobeying of direct order from the government and authorities, so he was asked to appear in the court. Next morning, all night Gandhi remained awake. He telegraphed Rajendra Prasad to come from Bihar with influential friends. He sent instruction to the ashram. He wired a full report to the Viceroy. Now, because he was about to present in the court next morning, he could not sleep and he did all of the things he could do. He called his friends, the Rajendra Prasad, who became later president of independent India, to take all the influential friends, and Mahatma Gandhi wrote to Viceroy also. Viceroy at that time was the chief leader of our country. Morning found the town of Motihari black with peasants. They did not know Gandhi's record in South Africa. They had merely heard that a Mahatma who wanted to help them was in trouble with the authorities. Their spontaneous demonstration in thousands around the courthouse was beginning of the liberation from fear of the British. Till now, everybody was scared of British, but when the farmers heard that the person who was trying to help him was in trouble, they gathered around the courthouse, and it was the start of revolution and demolition of fear against the British. यहाँ पर आके जब चंपारण में लोग कॉमन पीपल महात्मा गांधी के लिए लड़ते हैं, कोर्ट तक जाते हैं, उसको घेर लेते हैं, अथॉरिटीज से लड़ते हैं, तो दैट वाज द पॉइंट व्हेन द पीपल ऑफ इंडिया गॉट फ्री फ्रॉम फियर ऑफ ब्रिटिशर्स फॉर अ सम एक्सटेंट. The officials felt powerless without Gandhi's cooperation. He helped them regulate the crowd. He was polite and friendly. He was giving them concrete proof that their might, he through dreaded and unquestioned, could be challenged by Indians. तो उसके बाद क्या होता है, इतने सारे लोग जमा हो जाते हैं कि अथॉरिटीज़ उनको रोक नहीं पाते हैं, संभाल नहीं पाते हैं. सो लेटर व्हाट दे डू, दे आस्क महात्मा गांधी टू help them to stop the crowd, and Mahatma Gandhi very friendly and very frankly and very politely helps the British people, helps the British authorities to stop the crowd, and he gave them a lesson, he gave them a message that the cruelty of British people will no longer be tolerated by Indian people. So it was very great statement, and it lays a very big stepping stone in the fight of independence of India. So यहाँ तक हम अभी स्टोरी को छोड़ते हैं, बाकी की स्टोरी हम आगे देखेंगे. Till then, take care of yourself, stay at home, keep smiling. Thank you for listening to me.